Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bohol Island State University. Sail, BISU sail, from the north to the south, east to west. Fly, BISU fly, from the island of Bohol to the world. Happy are we as we go through nurtured with thoughts of wisdom, leading towards certainty as we cross the lands. You are everybody's dream, whose vision and mission bring the values and expertise of scientists and technologists. A dream, a thought, a reality, Bohol Island State University.
Walk by me across the lonely roads that I may face. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to live inside your heart. All my days, all my life, you are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord. Lead me, Lord. Even though at times I'd rather go alone my way, help me take the right direction. Take your road. Lead me, Lord, and never leave my side. All my days, all my life, you are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. You are my light. You're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. I just cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life, all through my days. So lead me, oh Lord.
Tonight with Lenley Logroño.
Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below and you'll be subscribing on my YouTube channel. From all parts of the world, good evening. Welcome to the interview here on Tonight with Lenley Logroño. Maraming salamat po. For today's episode, we will talk about on becoming a global teacher. Globalization poses a variety of goals ranging from increased knowledge about the people of the world to resolution of global problems, from increased fluency in foreign language to the development of more tolerant attitudes towards other countries and people. Global education embraces today's challenges as national borders are open. It paves the way for borderless education to respond to the needs of educating children of the world they are entering. It offers new technological breakthrough for completely new frontiers in education. To further explore about this matter, we will be having three guests. I have the honor to introduce to you our first guest for tonight. She is a global teacher herself from Dr. Cecilio Putong National High School. Let us all welcome Miss Gracean Mae Sabijon. Good evening, teacher. How do you like to be addressed?
I prefer to be called Miss Grace, Miss Lenley.
Okay, Miss Grace. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for almost 8 years, starting from 2013 until now.
Since you are a grade 10 teacher, how was your experience in this flexible learning situation?
At first, I am having struggles in adapting in a new normal setup, but in the long run, I've slowly adjusted with my new way of teaching.
Indeed, everyone else are adapting in their different field of work in this global downturn. Now, let's go to the usual interview for the show. For the first question, who is a global teacher?
A global teacher is a global educator who is qualified and equipped with sufficient skills and apt mindset and universal principles to teach learners at home or abroad, while also having access to both traditional and modern educational technology at any time and in any location around the world. A global teacher is someone who thinks and behaves locally as well as internationally from a global viewpoint. It entails instructing in the neighborhoods, localities, cities, provinces, regions in which he or she resided.
Fantastic! So, what are the attributes of a global teacher?
Global teachers have the following attributes: know how the world is interconnected. They recognize that the world has a rich range of ways of life. They have a view of the future and see what the future holds for themselves and their students. They also creative and innovative. They recognize, value, and withstand the diversity of cultures, and they believe in and take actions for future-oriented education. They promote digitally facilitated learning. They have strong communication skills, and they are familiar with international teacher standards and structure. Ultimately, they master the competencies outlined in the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers for Beginning Teachers.
Okay, thank you. Before we will talk through for the next question, let's take a break.
Ako day si Mark, pag inom na ko Gimmicks 3, nawala ka.
Lumalabas ang aming galing-galing paghaharap sa matinding hugasin. Tanggalang sebo, tanggal bakterya, tanggaling smart dishwashing.
Parami ng parami ang smart sa hugasin. Kaya number 1 na ang Smart Dishwashing Paste. May double tanggaling formula. Tanggal-galing ang sebo. Tanggal-galing ang bakterya.
Tanggaling smart dishwashing.
Tanggaling-galing sa presyong magaling din. Smart Dishwashing. Gawa ng ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Welcome back to Tonight with Lenley Logroño. Okay, Miss Grace, for the third question, Can a teacher working abroad can be classified as a global teacher?
Yes, a global teacher can also be a teacher who works abroad, since according to the definition of a global teacher, they teach learners at home or abroad but are equipped with both traditional and cutting-edge educational technology at any time and in any location around the world. They think and behave on a local and global scale with a global outlook.
For the third question, can one be a global teacher without teaching abroad?
One can be a global teacher with or without working abroad, since a global teacher is also a local teacher and vice versa. A global teacher, according to its definition, is a global teacher who is qualified and prepared with enough expertise, sufficient attitude, and universal values to teach learners at home or abroad, but who is also equipped with both time-tested and new technology in education at any time and in any location around the world, as long as they think and act both locally and internationally in the current place they situated.
What is your insight in this statement? As a global teacher, act locally but think globally.
Owing to my viewpoint of the statement, it is crucial that a global teacher acts locally to optimize the use of available resources while also ensuring that students understand well, have a deep understanding, and engage in authentic learning, because the teacher's learning materials are focused on the learner's real lives. Teachers must always ensure that their own culture and nations are not overlooked. They need to remind the students that, despite the ongoing globalization, we should still value our own country. They should link the curriculum's learning content to local knowledge and materials from the learner's community. As an educator, I think globally whilst educating locally, and I prepare my students to be globally competitive while also emphasizing our Filipino heritage, culture, and the country itself.
Thank you, Miss Grace. I'm glad that we had this chance to talk, and I hope we have more chances to meet and talk other things. Now, let's watch a quick presentation from the TRICE group.
I can show you the world, shine, shimmer, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go. Say we're only dreaming. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's is where we'll be.
A thrilling chase,
A wondrous place for you and me.
What a wonderful performance from the unknown group, The Tries. Let's proceed to the next guest from Tagbilaran City Science High School. Let's all welcome Miss Catherine Luega. Good evening, Miss Cat. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Likewise, Miss Cat. Based on your expertise, it is expected that you are knowledgeable about the educational qualifications, grade levels the teacher can teach, and how are they recruited. So first is the ASEAN. What are the educational qualifications on becoming a teacher?
The educational qualification of ASEAN is to have a bachelor's degree.
How about the grade levels they can teach and how they are recruited?
Qualified teachers can teach from preschool to college, and they are recruited through the Ministry of Education.
How about in the Philippines?
In our country, the teachers should be a professional licensed teacher holder with a bachelor's degree. They can teach from preschool to college and recruited through the Professional Regulation Commission or PRC.
Based on the survey in most European countries, most respondents believe that pupils disrespected teachers then respected them. Is this situation true to the Philippine setting?
No, because teachers in our country are perceived as jewels and dream builders, for we are the front line in terms of basic education. The fundamental awareness, positive beliefs, and attitudes and skills that teachers have instilled in the youths will be taken with them for the rest of their lives.
Would you encourage young generations to pursue teacher education?
I know, as an educator, that teaching is a noble profession. With that, I will encourage them in this endeavor because I understand the importance of the job, while also allowing them to pursue a career that they admire. We should exercise freedom of choice in all aspects of our lives, particularly when it comes to choosing a career path, because we all have different preferences and passions.
As a teacher, would you agree that you should be paid by students' performance?
I highly disagree with that because teaching is a difficult job because students' capacities for observing knowledge vary. Even if we put in extra effort, how the students acquire knowledge is still a factor. There is a high risk that some teachers would violate the code of ethics to get a better salary.
Last question. Do you think Filipino teachers are also trusted?
Yes.
Why do you say so?
Yes, because me and my co-teachers have been excellent in this field. We gave our undivided attention so that the students can fully comprehend the lesson. I myself is a witness of how trustworthy Filipino teachers are.
Thank you for giving us the time and expertise for this show.
My pleasure.
When you use Pride Barretta, put stain away, formula. Goodbye ang tumigmanta, sila'y magpapaalam na. Ang puti ng labasa, ang bango-bango pa, ibig kasi matagal matunaw ko, ang dami ng malalabhan ko. Goodbye tumigmanta, hello Pride Barretta. Pride Barretta, gawa ng ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS. Nagmamadaling mag-shoes? Mag-coffee? Mag-makeup? Nagmamadaling magpaputi? Ang natural na puti ay hindi nadadaan sa madalian. Kailangan ng araw-araw na alaga ng Silka. May natural papaya enzymes at vitamin E. Sa Silka, ang kutis ay paganda ng paganda ng paganda. Alagang papaya, alagang Silka.
Pauliniment, 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 Pau, 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 Pau. Walang aw sa pau.
Ang mga binuhing hayop kung imo kining pasagdan, dugay kang muganan siya. Higala, himo ang paspas ang income. Pinaagi sa Rapid Beef Booster. Epektibo kini aron daling musanay ang imong mga binuhing hayop. Paspas mangitlog ang mga manok, daghang gatas ang mga buros nga mga hayop ug dali ra mubugat ang imong binuhing baboy. Usa kini ka Rapid Growth Formula for Animals. Daghan na ang natabangan. Rapid Beef Booster. Daghan na ang niasenso. Rapid Beef Booster. Mapalit na karon sa inyong mga suking Agrivet and Farm Supply.
Bisang gilantan, magbiyahe gihapon ko. Maong sakit kayo sa lawas.
Ba mapulaw? Murag, mabuak akong ulo sa kalabad. Mabughat pa jud. Ni Tumarko. Pero ako nadunggan ang bagong Rexidol Forte.
Sakto kami sis, ano ng bagong Rexidol Forte. Kusog ang upat kampanat batok sa laman sa ulo. Hinanat, pamaol, hasta bukat.
Pas-pas may pikto ang Rexidol Forte.
Sa bughat, pag Rexidol Forte dayon ko, mas barato pa.
Yari na taas sa Rexidol Forte ang naay upat kampanat.
Again, this is Tonight with Lenley Logroño. For our last guest, a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies student, let's welcome Miss Jonaliza Agad. Good evening, Miss Jonna. How are you in this new normal setup?
Good evening too. Well, I'm also adjusting in this setup.
Okay, let's go to the point. Since you are a student, what are your observed practices in the new normal education with the 5 pillars of learning?
In Learn to Know, it is more on the mastery of learning tools than acquisition of structured knowledge. In Learn to Do, it focuses on the mix of skills or digital skills acquired through technical education, and then in Learning to Be, social-emotional skills with abilities to learn across different domains and throughout one's life is highlighted. While the learn to live together and the learn to transform oneself and the society, learning process focuses on methodologies based on experience, cooperation, problem-solving, discussions, and introspection and acquisition of the knowledge and skills to change students' consumption behavior to become more creative and active citizens.
What is your view about this statement? The global learning village has changed and will keep on changing.
As I prepare to become a 21st century teacher in the future, I must keep in mind that education is rapidly evolving these days, encompassing more than ever before. To prepare for these rapid changes, I need to pay attention to new media, technology, and information, as well as be willing to take risks and let students teach me. Since a 21st century teacher must be innovative, collaborate, think critically, interact, and relate with others, I must be committed to lifelong learning, adaptability, and flexibility. I should be spirited and future-facing. Consequently, I am not afraid to take risks, explore, and try new approaches in teaching, leading, learning, and living, as well as inspiring others to do the same.
Wow, I am really amazed of your answer, Miss Jonna. So we have a tradition here, the Fast Talk segment. I will ask 5 questions and you're going to answer me promptly. Ready? Lesson plan or demo teaching?
Demo teaching.
Authentic or traditional?
Authentic.
What is your favorite part of the day?
Morning.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Pancit Canton sa baiso or isaw ni Shu?
Both.
I just want you to know that I am grateful for your presence and I hope to talk to you again someday.
My pleasure.
I hope that in this episode that you have learned a lot. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye!